What's up, baby? I know you're out partying with Nicole. Was wondering if you needed me to pick you guys up or anything, in case you got too drunk to call a cab.
Aw, how sweet. But now we're good. It's still early anyway. Who knows where the night will take us? We'll catch a cab. Don't wait up.
Are you sure? I'm not going to bed soon at all. I could come get you whenever you guys are ready, and for free. Or wait, do you think I'm trying to crash your party?
Oh, honey, I know you're just being kind. Not much of a party happening here today anyway, to be honest. More like we're having a grown-up version of girl talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. What could that be about? Did something happen? Is Nicole okay?
I can tell you now, but Nicole found out her husband's been cheating actually. Can you believe that scumbag? She wants to leave him, but it's hard. So she wanted to just talk stuff through before making such a big decision. I was kind of worried about breaking her trust, but she said it was okay to tell you about it. Sorry, I didn't want to tell you before I asked her if it was okay.
Wow, that's a real shocker. Don't worry about not telling me earlier. I understand. I just don't get some men. I mean, he must be completely blind, or maybe just plain stupid.
Yeah, you're right. No two ways about it. Cheating on your partner is like the worst thing ever.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, he's definitely crazy for cheating on a woman like Nicole. Who has a wife like her and still steps out? Out of his mind.
What do you mean? It shouldn't matter who your partner is. Cheating is bad.
Come on, but with Nicole, her folks are loaded, right? Not to mention that she's drop-dead gorgeous, face of an angel. Plus, didn't you say she was the type who really knows how to look after her man, caters to his every need and whatnot? To give up all of that, that man is missing more than a few screws is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But do you think that's the real issue here? If he had a different wife, would it be okay for him to cheat on her?
Hey, come on. What are you arguing with me for? I think we both agree that dude's a loser. Wait, don't tell me you're jealous because of those things that I just said about Nicole.
Jealous? I wouldn't quite call it that. But I was just thinking that I can't recall you saying those kinds of things to me, about me.
Oh, I see. But you and Nicole are different, right? Like day and night. I couldn't say the same things about both of you. Wait, before you come for me, I mean that in a good way, of course. The best possible way.
What? What do you mean in a good way? How am I supposed to take that?
This is just my honest opinion, but Nicole is just not the type of girl to make into a wife. She looks like she gets around a bit, if you get my drift. Quite a bit. Me, I'd have to think twice about putting a ring on her.
I don't get where this is going, Jay. I didn't expect to be having this conversation tonight at all. Are you saying you married me because you wouldn't have to worry about me cheating on you? You thought I'd make a good wife because I didn't look like I'd get around?
Come on, Heidi, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when it comes to choosing a wife, you're the kind of woman I'd go for, and obviously did. You have a good head screwed on properly, you know how to hold a broom and use it. And you told me I was the main priority in your life. I'm saying that's the kind of woman that's right for me.
Oh, I see.
Marry someone with a face like Nicole and you're constantly thinking, yeah, she definitely has somebody else. No peace and security with such a pretty face. But with you, baby, I have nothing to worry about.
Wow. Maybe you should take a look at what you're typing before you hit send. If you're trying to make me feel good, it's not working. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Didn't sound like one to me, not in the least bit.
Come on, we don't have to split hairs, do we? You get the point I'm trying to make. I'm glad I made you, Heidi Chase, my wife. That's all that matters.
Whatever you say, Jay. Anyway, that's what's happening with Nicole. I better put the phone away now. No need to worry about picking me up tonight. I might stay over at Nicole's place anyway.
Okay, got it. Well, maybe I'll go out and throw back a few myself, all by my lonesome self. Got nothing else to do anyway.
But you have work in the morning. No sense in getting drunk tonight.
Come on, it's no big deal. I don't have too much to do tomorrow, actually. Drinking by myself ain't that fun anyway. I'll probably just get bored after a couple of drinks and head home.
I see. All right then, get home safely. I'll let you know if I'm definitely staying at Nicole's.
Alright, enjoy the rest of your girls' night. Don't drink too much trying to drown Nicole's sorrows. Hey, honey, you're not at home yet, are you? I'm gonna be back a bit late today.
Hey, I'm just about to leave the office. You'll be late again? What's up? Is everything okay?
You know I have this frat brother from college that I hung out with a lot, right? Got a Facebook message from him today. Seems he'll be in town and wants to get together for a few drinks tonight.
Oh, wasn't that the guy who got crazy drunk every time you went out?
You remember him perfectly. We haven't hung out in more than 2 years, though. He's called up some of the other guys, too. It would look too bad for me not to show.
Oh, I see. So, I guess you'll be out all night then? That guy does not know when to stop. He just keeps ordering drinks till morning, doesn't he?
Yeah, always ends up that way for real. But hey, I'm off tomorrow. Might as well just let him do his thing.
I guess it's okay since you don't have work. Just don't let him puke on you.
Very funny. Oh, but I wanted to head out first thing in the morning. Don't want to lose the entire day because I'm too hungover. So I'll go tonight, but I'll try and make an early escape.
Yeah? I didn't know you had plans tomorrow. Where are you going?
Just shopping. I need to get some new threads. Haven't you noticed my clothes looking a bit faded lately? Fall is coming up too, and my warm clothes need some updating. Maybe I'll try out a few new styles, look sexy for you.
Really now?
Yeah, when you're seeing me looking all stylish and slick in my new clothes, you might fall in love all over again.
All right, go in and get stylish for me then. Don't drink too much tonight, okay? I have work tomorrow, so I can't stay home if you get a really bad hangover or anything.
Got it. I'll really try and get out there as early as I can. But I'm pretty sure that I won't get home until late, so don't wait up for me. Get your beauty sleep.
Got it. Have fun.
Okay, later, honey. Hey, was it today that Nicole was gonna come over?
Yeah, that's today. What's up?
I was thinking about buying something nice since we're gonna have a guest. Did you say that Nicole likes cakes and things? Should I buy some nice desserts?
What? No, it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's just Nicole.
But she's still a guest. Where's your sense of hospitality? Didn't your parents teach you how to treat guests?
It's not that I'm not hospitable, but we don't usually do anything special when Nicole's coming over. I mean, she's my best friend and everything. No need to go out of her way to get her stuff. She doesn't care about all that. She'll be fine with whatever we have for dinner. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Well, actually, a new cake shop just opened near my office. All the girls in the office just keep going on about how scrumptious the desserts are. Just thought I might get something from there and bring it home.
Yeah? Well, in that case, it could be any day. You could have brought it home for me, I don't know, last week or even yesterday. Honestly, I'm a little bothered that you're doing it just because Nicole is coming.
Come on, it's not that serious. It's just cake, which you don't even like. You don't ever eat cookies or sweet things at home. You're more of a potato chips or mixed nuts kind of gal, salty. But Nicole actually likes sweets, is all I'm saying.
Is that so? By the way, how do you know she likes sweet things? I don't think I've ever told you that.
Well, I don't know if you have to tell me like that. I just kind of figured it out. She always buys chocolates or candy bars whenever she's coming over.
Oh, really? Never really noticed.
And you call yourself her best friend? Should be ashamed of yourself. Pay closer attention to your friend, Heidi.
Okay, well, when you put it like that. Please buy the cakes for her then, thank you. Buy a few different slices.
Got it. I'll just pick out a few I think look yummy.
No prob. Thanks again. Jay, where are you? It's super early. I woke up and you were not here. Where could you have already gone?
Oh, sorry, honey. Didn't mean to scare you. I'm fine. It's just that Nicole said she had some plans, so I offered her a ride home. You were fast asleep. Didn't want to wake you from your slumber.
Oh, I didn't know she had plans. She didn't say anything about that last night.
You were completely zonked last night, right? Do you even remember? You fell asleep before us. Anyway, it looks like Nicole got a message about something she needed to do after you fell asleep. I think everything wasn't quite in place before that, so that could be why she didn't say anything to you.
Oh, I see. Sorry I fell asleep first. I was just so tired.
It's cool. Me and Nicole went to bed soon after that, too. It's not like she was mad at you or anything. We were all tired. All that cake we ate probably made us sleepier, too.
Yeah, I'm sure that helped. I didn't even notice when you came to bed, which means I was really out. Oh wait, did you both fall asleep on the couch?
No, Nicole slept on the couch and I came to bed. But you didn't even turn when I came in.
Sorry, I had no clue when all of that happened.
Like I said, you didn't even turn. It was like you'd been hit by a ton of blocks. That's why I didn't want to wake you this morning, too. You looked really tired.
Well, thank you for being hospitable to our guest. Are you gonna head straight back home after dropping her off?
I don't know. There's something I kind of want to check out. Maybe I'll walk around town for a bit.
Oh, really? Perfect. Swing by here and pick me up before you go. I want to head to the bookstore and maybe hop into the mall. Just stop by the house before you head into town. I'll be ready in no time. Cool?
Aw, honey, I was kind of hoping just to hang out by myself today.
What? Again? Don't you think you're spending too much time with yourself lately? You said the same thing the other day.
No, it's not like that. I'm gonna be buying all kinds of supplies for work. I'm sure that's much too boring for you. It's not books or clothes or handbags. You just pretend to be interested in the stuff that I'm looking at. It's better for us just to go where we want to go on our own. It'll be more fun for both of us. What do you think?
Well, yeah, maybe. Alright then, how about we do our shopping separately? You can look at your supplies or whatever while I look for what I want. Then later on we can meet up for lunch. How does that sound? We can go to that place you like with the massive burgers. Then maybe the place with the craft beer sampler. We could make it a little afternoon date. What do you say?
Come on, you know you'll be in those stores forever. Reading pretty much every page of the books before you buy them. Trying on all the clothes in different sizes. You take your time, but I'm gonna be done in a flash. I plan to be home before lunch.
Well, I guess. Okay then, if you say so.
Sorry. Oh, I didn't tell you, but I'm studying for an exam. Remember that certification I mentioned? I think I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, really? You haven't said anything since that first time we talked about it. I thought you just forgot about it.
I mean, if I told you, you would start cheering me on, encouraging me and stuff. Start saying you don't want to bother me with this and that because I'm studying, blah, blah, blah. I don't like that kind of stuff, as you know. Just can't deal with the added pressure. But if I don't tell you about it, then I can take it and pass it. Then I could just tell you that I passed and we'd be happy. No pressure. Yay.
I see. You don't handle pressure well, do you? Okay, I promise not to bring it up too much. I'll just keep my mouth shut about it, no big deal. Give it your best shot, honey.
Thanks, I appreciate that. So, about studying for the exam.
Yeah? Is there something you need me to do? Name it.
No, it's just that, it can be hard to focus at home. So I was wondering if I could study out somewhere.
Out? Like where? You can't do it at work, right? Where else could you be thinking of?
Like a nice quiet cafe, or one of those cool co-working spaces around. Some of them have private rooms, and they have Wi-Fi and everything. Free drinks too.
True, but you could still just study at home. I don't make much noise. I could just stay in the bedroom while you're studying. Aren't those places pricey anyways? That's why they can have free drinks. You pay for them. Even going to a cafe isn't cheap. You know, they're overcharging for all those million-calorie drinks.
I checked out a couple of those co-working spaces actually. They don't cost that much. I'd just be using it for a few hours each month. Wouldn't cost more than about $40 or so. Found a great place near my office too. Clean and quiet and best of all, cheap. And if I go to cafes in the off-peak hours, I can have some quiet too. I promise not to order anything but a basic, cost-effective black coffee each time.
Oh, you found somewhere? I didn't realize you were already looking. You sound pretty gung-ho about it all.
I am. I really want to pass on my first try. I can definitely concentrate more outside the house. Hey, it'll be a chance for you to have some precious you time too.
I wasn't thinking about spending time by myself, honey. I'm happy being with you. But I get it, no worries.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you better pass that test. With flying colors, too.
Thanks, honey. It means a lot. You agreeing to this. I'm gonna give that exam all I've got. Thank you for being so supportive.
You know I'm always here for you.
I know, and I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go and study today, okay? No time to waste.
Today? I thought you were gonna head home before lunch.
Yeah, but no time like the present, right? Better to just get started while I have the energy. If I pass, I'll get a sizable raise too. Earlier the better, baby.
Yeah, but can we have lunch or dinner, spend some time together today? Waiting a day to start studying won't change much, will it? What do you say?
Sorry, honey, you're right. One single day might not change much. But the first step is super important. What do they say about the journey of 1,000 miles?
Yeah, but it's all so sudden. I just want a little time with my husband before he gets caught up in exam prep frenzy. Before every next word out of your mouth is about something you're studying, or before you start falling asleep with books on your head.
Didn't you say you were gonna support me? Cheer me on? Take a look at what you just said. Does that sound like cheering someone on?
Sorry, I'm just trying to process it all. This will affect our lives in a big way. Okay, I'll stop with that sort of talk and support you all the way.
There you go. That's what I love about you. You know when to say you're sorry. Alright, I'm gonna pick up a few things and get some studying done.
Okay, later. Jay, you're not gonna believe this. I just got a call from Nicole's mother. She said Nicole died. I just can't believe it.
What? No, there must be some kind of mistake. You're kidding, right?
No, I wish I was. She was in a car accident apparently. Her car was totaled. Looks like there was pretty much no chance of her surviving.
What? Oh my god, really?
Her poor mother could barely speak. I didn't know what to say.
Man, that's tough.
It is. She was my best friend. I'm in pieces right now. I have no idea what to do with myself.
I'm so sorry, honey. Did her mother say anything about her funeral? Do you think I should go too?
Of course you should go. What do you mean? She was my best friend. We knew each other for years. And you're my husband. You knew her too. So of course you have to go to her funeral. Why would you even ask such a question?
Yeah, you're right. Just let me know when they decide the date and stuff.
Yeah, I will. What was that all about? Laughing out loud in the middle of the service? You better have a good explanation. Nicole's husband? Her parents? Everybody was so shocked. Not to mention just hurt. You seemed really insensitive.
I didn't really mean to, but I just couldn't help myself. Know that I tried very hard to hold it in, though.
What? What are you talking about? But wait a minute, where are you? Why aren't you here? Why did you do such a stupid thing as leave right away? You know we're supposed to stay and greet the family. This is a tough time for them. They need all the support they can get.
But the service was over. I didn't see any point in sticking around. It's not like they need me to do anything there. Why not just get the heck out of there?
Cut it out! What has gotten into you? It's like you're not your usual self. Have you been drinking or something?
The thing is, I just feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Bye-bye, big sack of troubles.
What? What are you talking about? The funeral is a weight off your shoulders?
Oh, poor thing. You didn't know anything about me and her, did you? You cried a river of your ignorant tears for your friend without knowing the truth at all. So pitiful. But even more pitiful than you is that husband of hers. He's just a fool. A poor loser too. Not only is he just clueless, he also won't ever see her again. You gotta feel sorry for him.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I knew all about it.
Huh?
Yes, I knew that you and Nicole were having an affair. Your dirty little secret's been out, baby. I knew, and her poor, pitiful loser of a husband knew too. So, I'll tell you who the pitiful ones were. You and Nicole, for thinking that we didn't know. For thinking that you could hide your shenanigans from anyone.
What? What exactly are you saying?
Well, you remember that night when Nicole stayed over and I fell asleep before you guys? Actually, I didn't sleep soundly all night like I told you. I got up in the middle of the night when I noticed you weren't in bed with me. I thought that was odd since it was quite late. I went to the living room to check. And I saw you and her going at it on the couch. I could not believe it.
What, really? But that was a while back. You mean you've known since that time?
Yes, and so? But since you guys didn't realize I was onto your little game, I could get a lot of things in order, tie up a few loose ends.
Put things in order? What kind of things?
Like proof, Jay. Things like proof. I slowly set about collecting proof of your adulterous behavior so I could have it when the time came.
You noticed and said nothing? And on top of that, you were sneaking around collecting proof? Unbelievable. That is so bizarre, Heidi. Who does that when they find out that their partner is cheating? That's mean and just disgusting.
Wait, why am I mean and disgusting? For not telling my husband and best friend that I knew they were having an affair? Mean and disgusting are words for you and Nicole, not me. Don't you dare turn this around on me. I didn't have an affair with your best friend, Jay. I did nothing wrong. You and Nicole did. Don't forget that. Anyway, you know what's next, don't you?
No, what's next?
It's pretty obvious, but let me state it anyway, just so we're clear. I'll be divorcing you. And I'll be using the evidence I gathered to clean you out with alimony. That's gotta be why you did it, right? You wanted to find a way to get us to get divorced and for you to pay out of the nose for it, right?
What? That's nonsense. There's no point in getting a divorce. The affair is over. She's dead, Heidi. There's no need to talk about alimony or anything like that. It's all done. Over. No divorce, no alimony.
Over? Done. Is that what you think?
Well, obviously she's dead. You're at her funeral right now, aren't you? So what's the point? You just want to put her parents through even more grief right now by dragging her name through the mud? Anyway, I have no interest in a divorce. Stop this crazy talk and calm down.
I have no idea why you've taken it upon yourself to decide all by yourself that we're not getting a divorce. You have absolutely no right to make that decision. There are two of us in this joke of a marriage. As the one who cheated, just shut up, pay up, and give me my divorce.
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? Where did you get the guts to talk to me like I'm beneath you or something?
Can't you see? Let me spell it out for you then. You violated the sanctity of our marriage. Why should I care about how I speak to a scumbag like you? After the divorce, it'll be just like we never met anyway. I hold no responsibility to you. I can talk to you however I want.
Are you listening to me? There will be no divorce. I'm not going anywhere. The affair was your fault to begin with. Yeah, that's right. You caused the whole thing.
Wait, this is good. My fault.
Yeah, it was all because of you.
Tell me, Jay, how did I cause you and my best friend to have an affair?
You come around with a sexy woman like that and expect me to act like I don't have eyes? Anybody would want to be with her, even once. Well, it wasn't once, but you get my point.
You are absolute scum. Disgusting.
I'm scum. She was scum too. She came on to me. I didn't do a thing. I was just minding my business, and there she was giving me all kinds of suggestive looks. What kind of a woman initiates an affair with her best friend's husband? Now that's disgusting.
It doesn't make you any better than her, Jay. You thought it was okay to have an affair with my best friend? If she came on to you, you could have turned her down. You could have ignored her, looked away, anything. You could have just continued to mind your own business.
I tried to break it off many times. Believe me, I tried. But she got serious. She was saying she was in love with me. She even asked me to divorce you, Heidi. Can you believe that? Your friend asked me to leave you for her. Some friend, huh? So I was just like, yeah, her expiration date is coming up. I'm just gonna get in there a couple more times and then I'm out, if you know what I mean. So when I tell you that a weight was lifted off my shoulders, I really mean it. That accident did me a favor.
You are really saying some terrible things about a dead woman. She might have had an affair with you, but she was still my best friend. It broke my heart that she died. I was very sad when I heard the news.
Yeah, honey, your heart breaking in a million little pieces won't bring her back. Just forget about her and get on with life. And on that note, no divorce for me and you, okay? No divorce.
Oh, cut it out. Don't you think you guys hurt Nicole's husband too with your irresponsible behavior?
But he cheated on her too, so it cancels out, right? No big deal.
Oh, that was a big fat lie.
What?
Nicole made up that whole sorry story about her husband having an affair. None of it was true.
What are you saying? Why would she do that?
Well, you said it yourself. She wanted you. She wanted to divorce him and marry you. She made it all up. I see she had you fooled too. I've been talking to her husband and he knew of her lies.
What do you mean you've been talking to her husband? Wait, don't tell me you two are having an affair too? And you have the nerve to accuse me?
Of course not. But even if we were, you're not in a position to say anything to me about it.
Cut it out. Don't joke about stuff like that. You're not having an affair with him, are you? And here you are blaming me for everything. Unbelievable.
Don't get all high and mighty on me, you piece of garbage. You're the one who was doing that. I'm not like you two. I know what it means to stay faithful to one partner. Those vows actually meant something to me.
So what do you mean you've been talking to Nicole's husband? What about?
Oh, we shared all the evidence we gathered of your shenanigans. Every night the two of you would be out. But I didn't say anything, and neither did he. Didn't you guys wonder why we didn't bother you about being out until late? Did you think it was because we were blind or stupid? You still don't get it, do you?
What? Get what?
We loved it that way. We could take pictures of the places you two met for your little rendezvous. We even got videos of you two going into the hotels together, hand in hand, no shame in the world. And it was the perfect chance for us to search the house for any proof we could find.
You two, you went to such lengths. For what purpose?
Oh, you're slow. Catch up, honey, catch up. Simple math, Jay. The more proof we have, the more money I can get in the divorce. A newsflash, you can't refuse to give me a divorce.
What do you keep going on about a divorce? Do you really want to drag her name through the mud right now? Are you going to pry her from the grave and air her dirty laundry for everyone to see? All so you can get some money out of me? You're a disgrace.
Nice try. But Nicole's parents already know everything. And so do your mother and father, by the way. They were even kind enough to encourage me to divorce you. They said they'd testify against you even. I always liked your folks. Too bad they won't be my in-laws anymore.
What are you saying? What have you done? Why do you have to bring my folks into this without even talking to me first?
Well, I would have talked to you, but you just ran off as soon as the service was over. Everybody's here, you know, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to talk. To get everything out in the open, air it all out for all to see and hear. Really sorry to Nicole's folks for bringing all this drama to their daughter's funeral, though.
Wait, you have got some explaining to do. Why are my parents at her funeral? They didn't even really know her, and who invited them?
Well, when I told them I was going to file for divorce, they were out the door in a flash. They would not take no for an answer. You just missed them, actually, because you were so eager to run out of here. Your mother is in tears. She's beside herself with sadness. And your father, he's breathing smoke. Very, very angry at you.
Oh, no.
So when do you plan to come back? You don't intend to just run away, do you? You have to come back and face up to the mess you made.
Heidi, wait. It wasn't serious. It was just a little fling, just a little fun. Do you really have to do this? I mean, she's dead. We can start over. I won't ever cheat again, ever, I promise. Let's just put this behind us and move on.
Well, you can't cheat again, can you? At least not on me. Since I'm divorcing you. So save that promise for your next wife. Whoever is unlucky enough to marry you.
No divorce. I don't want a divorce. How many times do I have to tell you?
I'm done listening to what you want and don't want, Jay. Done. There are only two things left for you to do here. Sign the divorce papers and pay me my money, you deceitful piece of scum. That's it.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because you two were so disgusting. Telling all kinds of lies about working late and studying and exam this and exam that, while all you were doing was going in and out of hotels every day. Then you'd come home pretending like you were so exhausted from working, or like you were so busy you hadn't eaten a bite all day, and sit down and eat dinner like everything was okay. How could you carry on with that charade for so long, you insensitive dirtbag?
Well, I mean...
But you had your head so deep in Nicole's pants you couldn't see anything else around you. I've lost 15 pounds over the last few months. 15 pounds. My clothes are pretty much falling off. But my husband did not say a word to me about it. How could he? He was never home. You were never home, Jay. I waited up and waited up night after night. How much did you think I could put up with? How long did you expect me to just sit and take it?
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I don't need your sorries. Keep them to yourself. I can't live in a house you did God knows what with Nicole in. Even that, you had the nerve to carry on with her in our house? And now you're begging forgiveness? Hell no! I'm moving out first thing in the morning. And don't you dare show your face at home tonight. You hear me? Tonight you have my permission to stay out all night long.
Wait, honey. What do you mean you're moving out? Where are you gonna go?
You are a practical stranger to me now. I'm under no obligation to tell you about my future plans. But let me just warn you. If you don't agree to the alimony agreement my lawyer has set up, you'll regret it. I'll march down to that fancy little office of yours and make sure everyone knows just what you did. You get what I'm saying, don't you? Yeah, I'm sure this is getting through that dirty little mind of yours. You better not cross me.
Wait. Come on, Heidi, honey.
Please, don't call me honey. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Anything you have to say can go through my lawyer from now on.
Sorry, baby. I don't want to get a divorce. I'm begging you. Please, answer me. Please, I'm begging you.
Jay kept calling and messaging me. Of course I didn't answer him. But I could get no peace, and he called at all hours of the day. I needed that to stop, so I let it slip to a friend who works at the same company as Jay that we were no longer together. Of course, I had to tell her why. I told her everything from start to finish, how he had an affair with my best friend right under my nose. Apparently, word of his cheating spread around his office like wildfire. In no time, it was on everybody's lips. Being at work became a nightmare for him. He could no longer stand to be at the same place he spent so many nights working late. Anyway, I guess he got the message loud and clear. After that, he signed the divorce papers and I got every dime I asked for in alimony. I deserve every penny for all the heartache and stress that man caused me. And that was the end of me and Jay. Good riddance. After that, his folks didn't want anything to do with him. He was out of a job. Basically, his life had become a living hell. Just like I intended. Just like he had made mine. After everything was over, I needed a break, so I took some time off. I went back to visit my folks and spent a few weeks just relaxing with them. Not a care in the world.
Surprise, surprise! Look who I'm with. Well, what do you think? I know this must be hard for you, but don't we look cute together? Is that you and Tommy in the picture? What's going on? Where are you? And more importantly, what are you doing with Tommy? Do you really want to know? Do you really want me to tell you? What am I saying? Of course you want me to tell you. Why wouldn't you? You must be wondering what your best friend is doing with your husband, right? And you must be wondering what's up with that picture, too. Am I right? You want to know what my arms are doing around your husband, don't you? You must be so curious. You're asking me if I'm curious? Are you making fun of me? I really can't believe this. Tommy told me he was going on a business trip today. Oh, yeah. It's not like he was lying about that or anything. This is a business trip. He has business with me. Wow. You really have no shame, do you? I guess from your reaction, it's safe to say you get the picture already, don't you? Or do you need me to spell this out for you? That won't be necessary. I get the picture. You guys are having an affair. I can't believe you would do this to me. Haven't we been friends since high school? Hey, I'm just taking back what was rightfully mine. You shouldn't be mad at me. Excuse me? What do you mean by rightfully yours? Are you referring to my husband? You knew I liked Tommy all the way back in high school. But you had to go and date him. You even ended up marrying him. The nerve. So really, you're the one who stole him from me in the first place. What? How was I supposed to know you liked him? You never said anything about that in high school. And what are you saying exactly? That you've been holding a grudge about this all the way from high school? You know we're 43 years old already, don't you? So what if we are? What does our age have to do with anything? You're taking revenge on me after over 20 years? For stealing a boy you liked in high school? Isn't that a little petty, even for you? If you were so bothered by me dating Tommy in high school, why didn't you just say something back then? I think you're the one exaggerating. Using words like revenge. We're just soulmates. Me and Tommy. We were always meant to end up together. I've known it all this time. Your husband's been all over me, you know, on this business trip. Everything that's led us to this point is just fate. So I'm ready to let go of the past if you are. Soulmates? Fate? What are you even talking about? You sound ridiculous. You're 43 years old already, but you're talking like an elementary school student. But anyway, this isn't really the time for all of this nonsense, you know? Age has nothing to do with anything. A woman is always a woman, you know. It doesn't matter if I'm 10 or 100. Well, of course there are exceptions to that rule. You being an obvious one. By exceptions, I mean women who grow up old and alone after being tossed aside by their man. I'm nothing like you, and I never will be. Okay, sure. I get it already. I don't care about any of that now. But anyway, as I was trying to say, stop wasting both of our time with all of this nonsense. It really doesn't matter right now. You're on your way to see Mark, right? What? To see Mark? Why would I be going to see Mark? Haven't you heard yet? I thought your husband already called you. I don't really care if you ignore my calls. That's all well and good. But at least answer the phone when your husband calls. Yeah, I guess you're right. But I think you can guess why I didn't want to answer this time. I was busy with business. Tommy and I were so surprised to see a call from him. We thought maybe the cat was out of the bag about us already. That's why we thought we'd just get ahead of the news and let it all out ourselves. Which brings us all the way up to the picture I sent you. Why are you still going on about you and Tommy? I couldn't care less about any of that right now. And you shouldn't either. The reason your husband was trying to call you had nothing to do with your little affair. He was trying to tell you something a lot more important. Mark has passed away. So he wants you to come back as soon as you can. What? What did you say? Mark passed away? I know you're lying. That's really not funny, you know? You know what they say, right? If you joke about stuff like that, it might actually come true. How can you say something like that? I'm sorry. It's not a joke, unfortunately. He was in a traffic accident and was taken to the hospital. Which is why your husband is trying to get in touch with you. He even gave me a call a little bit ago, asking me if you were at my house. Oh. So what are you planning to do now? Tommy said his business trip was in Quebec. So I'm guessing that's where the two of you are right now? I'm guessing you can't come back right now, since it's pretty late. Sorry. There's no point apologizing to me now, is there? And I'm not the one you should be apologizing to anyway. Just tell me when you can get back. Tomorrow morning? You should really come back as soon as possible. But I guess since it's pretty late, tomorrow morning might be the earliest you can get back, am I right? I said sorry. Why are you still saying sorry? What exactly are you apologizing for? I'm sorry, but I can't come back any earlier than we were planning to. And I'm sorry to ask this, but do you think you can keep all this to yourself? About me and Tommy? Could you just tell my husband I've been at your house? You can't be serious. Yes, I'm serious. Come on, please, just think about it. What am I supposed to tell my husband? At a time like this, do you really expect me to just tell him, I was on holiday with Tommy, the man I'm cheating on you with? I can't open that can of worms after our son just died. So please, I'll owe you one. So just cover it up for me. I don't even know how to react to this. Just when I thought you couldn't possibly sink any lower. You understand what I told you, right? Mark has passed. And yet this is what you're concerned with? Aren't you supposed to be his mother? I think a stranger would have been more affected by this news. Well, yeah, of course I'm his mother. And I am affected. But, you know, Mark knew me better than anyone. He'd definitely see where I was coming from. I'm sure he's looking down at me from heaven, thinking something like, same old mom. You can't be serious. That's your response to finding out your own son has died? Well, nothing's gonna change if I go back home a little earlier, is it? It's not like he's gonna come back to life. How can you be so flippant? About the death of your own son? I'm not being flippant. I'm being realistic. This is what he would have wanted. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow evening. So I'm counting on you. Cover all of this up for me, okay? It'll be pretty easy to cover up anyway, right? Haven't I always been a go-with-the-flow kind of girl? So it wouldn't be such a surprise if you just told my husband that I went to your house, but I left pretty soon after that. when another friend called me. You can just say something like that. You don't have to think so hard. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you actually serious? You're really not even going to try and come back any earlier? Of course I'm serious. It's for everyone's sake, right? My husband isn't gonna want to deal with this right now either, is he? Do you really want him to have to deal with his wife having an affair at the same time as his son passing away? Even if you don't care about me, at least think of him. Once things settle down, I'll explain everything properly, and it'll be fine. I promise. So if my husband calls, just make something up. I'm counting on you. Hey, Mark. Are you still awake? I managed to speak to your mom.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Brown. I'm really sorry I put you up to this, but I really appreciate it. So, how did it go? Is she coming back?
Before I get into that, don't you think you went a bit too far? Lying about your own death like that?
You might be right, but I didn't know what else to do.
Whatever the reason you might have, I don't think you should lie about stuff like that. Even though I was doing it to help you, it was really hard for me to lie about you passing away, you know?
Again, I'm really sorry I asked you to do that for me. But knowing my mom, I thought there was no way she'd come back unless it was for something as big as that.
You know how shocked your dad was about your little request too, right?
Yeah, he was pretty shocked, wasn't he? Dad's always taken Mom's side about everything up until now. So I was really surprised he even went along with my idea. I think this was the first time I've ever seen that side of him. He's usually so rational.
I know you're still in shock about all of this, but can you try and stay calm too? You might be alive, but don't forget why you're in the hospital. How are your injuries anyway? Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, thank you for asking, but there's no need to worry. I have to stay at the hospital, but it seems like my only injury is the broken leg. Luckily, my head and insides are all A-okay. The driver and his family even came to the hospital to apologize. They brought me a gift basket. It was really nice of them.
I see. I'm glad it's nothing worse. But you still have to promise to be careful, okay? I'm glad you don't have any more serious injuries, but still, a broken leg is no joke. Be sure to listen to everything the doctors say, okay? And don't push yourself too hard, trying to walk too soon or anything like that.
It's funny you should say that. Riley actually said the exact same thing.
Oh, is that so?
Like mother, like daughter, hey?
We actually get that a lot. Oh, so I guess that means Riley already went and paid you a visit?
Yeah, that's right. She came to visit me earlier today. I wasn't expecting it. It was really nice of her.
I see. Wait a minute. Now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure she told me she was going to see her boyfriend today. I think I'm starting to connect some dots here.
Let's not change the subject. I was asking about my mom, remember? You said you spoke to her. Did she say she's coming back soon?
I can't believe you guys were hiding this from me. Well, even if you kept it from me, I'm very happy for you both. But yes, you're right. Back to your mom. Try not to be too hurt or disappointed by her response, okay? I already talked to your dad about what she said. And unsurprisingly, he got pretty mad.
What? Dad was mad?
Yeah. He said he's never letting her see you again.
Wow. I think I can count the number of times I've seen him mad on one hand. But you don't need to tell me what she said. I'm guessing this means she chose him over us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But it does look that way.
I don't know why I'm surprised. I think anyone could have seen that coming.
I'll fill you in on all the details tomorrow. But I feel like I should apologize for my own idiot husband. None of this is your fault, you know? I'm sorry that idiot's actions have gone and hurt you, too.
I don't want you to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. But, you know, Riley actually said that, too.
She did? You mean she apologized for her idiot father?
Yeah, she did.
I guess we really are two peas in a pod.
You can say that again. But, the same thing goes for both of you two as well, We're all in the same boat. I'm really sorry about my idiot mom, too.
You have nothing to apologize for either. Like you said, we're all in the same boat after all. The only ones who should be apologizing are your idiot mom and my idiot husband.
It's still a little hard for me to not feel at least a little responsible for you and Riley getting hurt.
Hey, I told you to stop that. It's really not your fault. At all.
But aren't I the one who opened this can of worms in the first place? After I noticed my mom and your husband were having an affair, I told Riley right away. That's what started this whole mess, isn't it? I'm pretty sure my traffic accident is some kind of karma thing for all the trouble I've caused.
Don't be ridiculous. If you never told us what was going on, we'd have had no idea. They'd have just kept making fools of us. So we're really glad you told us. We've never once thought otherwise. Not to mention, it's quite a burden for you to carry alone. So I'm really happy we can share it with you. So please, don't blame yourself for anything, okay? You've really done nothing wrong.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Sometimes I can't help but wonder, how did a woman like that give birth to such a sweet boy? Thinking about us at a time like this.
Thank you. That's really kind of you, but I think anyone in my shoes would feel the same way. And besides, you've helped me much more than I could ever dream of helping you. To be honest, I was really shocked and hurt when I found out. I couldn't believe my ears when I overheard my mom talking to him. I really didn't know what to do on my own.
I know it must have been really hard on you. I don't really know what I can say to make you feel better. I'm just sorry you have to deal with this at your age. But you don't have to worry anymore. It'll all be over soon.
I really hope you're right. And I'm really glad I can count on you. Thanks for everything again.
Of course you can count on me. Now go back to sleep, okay? It's pretty late. Haven't they already turned the lights out in your ward? If you don't go to sleep already, the nurses are gonna get mad at you,
Yeah, I know. Well then, good night.
Good night.
Hey, Alice! I know you lied about Mark dying, didn't you? How could you tell a lie like that to his mother? You really are the worst.
Oh, I'm the worst? You didn't seem to think it was that big of a deal when I told you. And besides, have you not heard anything from your husband yet? You know it was Mark himself that came up with that lie, don't you?
Yes, I heard about that. But still, you shouldn't lie about things like that. Even if he asked you to. But I did think it was pretty strange. If he really did die, my phone would have been blowing up.
Your phone would have been blowing up? Why?
Who would be calling you? My husband, as well as all of our relatives, of course. Not to mention the police and hospital staff, and all of those people, right? But nobody got in touch with the kid's mother after he died. No way that would happen.
I see. But since you'll be divorced pretty soon, that might not be the case in the future.
Divorced? What are you talking about?
I mean, it seems like you won't really be his mom for much longer, will you?
Wait. What are you talking about? Are you trying to scare me or something? Family is family. No matter what happens, you can never change that. Maybe I did some things I shouldn't have done, but I'll still always be that boy's mother. Whether he likes it or not. Whatever happens, that's not gonna change,
Well, there might not be anything he can do about being your biological son, but he can still cut you off, can't he?
What? Cut me off?
Yes, cut you off. Why are you acting so surprised? I'm pretty sure he already told you that. When you heard about Mark's death being a lie, did you not hear about this too? You just got off the phone with him, right?
What? Why do you know about that?
Well, because Riley's with your son at the hospital right now.
She is? What is she doing there?
Visiting him? I know that's not something you're interested in doing, but it doesn't mean other people in his life aren't. Mark's leaving the hospital tomorrow, and it looks like he and your husband are moving into your husband's family's house as soon as he does.
They're moving? Then what's gonna happen to our house?
I heard he's selling it. Oh, and about your things. I heard they tried to send them to your parents' house, but your parents wouldn't even take any of it. So they asked your husband to sort out a storage room or something. So right now, it's all in your old garage.
Seriously? This is the first I have heard any of this.
Well, that's not surprising. After you were done with your little holiday, you tried to go back to your parents' house, didn't you? But I heard they didn't even open the door for you.
Shut up. I'm sure they just didn't hear me knock.
Is that why they didn't answer your calls either? Did they not hear their phones?
Maybe they didn't.
Sure. But anyway, you might have sent me that picture from your trip, acting all proud of yourself. But you know, we've known about your affair for a while already. And so have your parents. I think that's more likely the reason they want nothing to do with you.
What?
But still, thank you for being nice enough to give us such neat evidence, with the picture and all of those messages. But it really is a shame, you know? All of this might have been avoided if you'd have just come straight home after hearing Mark passed away.
Why? What's that supposed to mean? What would that have changed?
Mark said if you had just dropped everything and came straight home when you heard he died, he would have been on your side. He said if you were really sorry, he was hoping he could convince his dad to give you another chance. And even in the worst-case scenario, he still wanted you in his life.
Really? Mark said those things?
That boy really has a big heart, doesn't he? He said he knows it's not good to lie about things like his own death, but he didn't think there was any chance you'd come back home for anything less. But I don't think anyone would have seen your reaction coming. Just asking me to hide your affair? I was speechless, to say the least.
I thought I already explained my reasoning for that.
It really seems like your son wanted to believe in you, right up until the end. But I guess this is how things have ended up.
But Mark really said all of that? About being on my side?
He did. Not that it matters anymore, though. Usually, if a parent hears about the death of their child, they would just drop everything and go straight home, wouldn't they? Isn't that the normal reaction? But you... all you cared about was going on with your little romantic getaway. He might have said that before, but there's no hope anymore, obviously. After that reaction. Nothing's gonna change if you apologize now. You understand that much, right?
Hey! Tell Mark to call me right away.
Did you not listen to anything I just told you? He's still in the hospital until tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I'll try getting in touch with him there.
And why would you do that?
You said Mark was on my side, right? That means he'll help me out. I never expected any less of my son. I knew he'd always have my back. He'd definitely hate to see anything bad happen to his old mom. Well, I guess I'll be pretty busy from now on, so talk to you later. Mrs. Brown, hello. I hope you've been well. I just wanted to let you know I've been discharged from the hospital. There were no problems with my leg surgery.
That's great news. Thanks for letting me know. Congratulations on finally getting out of there. You can finally eat some decent food now, huh?
Haha, yes, that's right, I can. Thank you. Oh, and also, I have one more thing to report. I got some crazy messages from my mom yesterday. You wouldn't believe the things she was saying. She really only cares about herself.
Oh, right. She actually messaged you. Don't tell me. She's saying something along the lines of wanting to be a family again?
Yeah, that's exactly right. How did you know? Did she message you too?
Yep, she did. She tried to tell me off for lying about your accident. Although with all the lies she's told, she's the last person I want to hear that kind of thing from.
Yeah, you can say that again. Oh, there's another thing I actually want to ask you, if you don't mind.
Of course, it's okay. What is it?
My mom said she's ended things with your husband, Tommy, already. So she wants to work hard to earn our trust again from now onwards. Have those two really broken up?
Yeah, I wonder if that's actually true or not. I haven't heard anything from my husband yet.
So, you think it could be another lie?
I think that's definitely a possibility, to say the least. What about your dad? How did he respond to that?
He said if she really broke up with him, Tommy will probably go over to your house. So my dad wanted to tell you to be careful.
Oh, I see. Well, thank him for thinking of me. I don't really want to talk to Tommy face to face, so I should make sure my doors are locked. Oh, speak of the devil. I've just received a message from that idiot husband of mine now.
Oh, you did? What does it say?
I'll just check now. He's saying he has actually ended things with your mom. He's messaged me asking me to give him another chance.
Already?
I know, right? It's really quite pathetic. Of course, I'm leaving him on red. But it makes me wonder what the hell I was ever thinking, marrying someone like that.
Alright, I see. Also, apparently, my mom's coming over to our house tomorrow to talk about the divorce with my dad.
Oh, is that so?
And I'm actually a bit worried.
Really? What are you worried about?
I think my dad might actually still have feelings for my mom, even after all of this. They've been married for quite a while, after all. So I'm worried he might just believe her, about having ended the affair already. And he might just take her back.
What? You think he might just forgive her that easily?
Yeah, my dad can be a bit of a pushover after all. And with my accident and everything, he might just want to avoid all the trouble of going through a divorce. So I really have to be there when she comes over, to stop my dad being so easily persuaded to drop the divorce.
Yeah, I can see why you would be worried. Whatever way you look at things, your dad should really be leaving that woman. For his own sake as well as yours. But despite everything she's done, you'd say he still looks undecided?
Well, yes, of course. I think anyone would agree that divorce is the only logical way to go from here. But it's like I said earlier. My dad can be pretty weak-minded. And when I look at him these days, it seems like he just doesn't care about anything anymore. He just wants this to be over.
I can't say I blame him. It is all a bit much, isn't it? But what about you? Are you on board with your parents getting divorced? Or are you still hoping for them to work things out?
Of course I want them to get divorced. Them trying to stay together after all of this is the last thing I want. I really want them to get divorced already. I've had enough of her making my dad's life so hard. He really doesn't deserve a wife like her. Not to mention all the trouble my mom's caused for you and Riley. I want her out of all of our lives as soon as possible.
I see. Thank you for thinking of us, too.
And besides, I'm pretty sure they're lying about having ended things anyway. Not that I have any proof, though. But even with the message Tommy sent you, I'm not convinced. He could be lying, too.
Yeah, you could be right. The reason Tommy messaged me just now could have simply been to keep their stories straight. But I am worried about your dad. I'll help you with anything I can, so let me know if anything happens, okay?
I really appreciate that. Thanks. You take care too, okay?
Yes. And the same goes for you. What's this? Don't tell me you're trying to hide. That's adorable. Even if you try and cover your face with your hood like that, you aren't really fooling anyone. Did you really think I wouldn't notice you guys? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb. Just as I suspected. You never ended things with Tommy, did you? I saw you leave that apartment with him just now. I told your husband about this too, and it seems like he's finally opened his eyes. Didn't you tell him you thought your marriage still had a chance? And yet here you are. Unbelievable. You've got the wrong idea. I just thought it would be awkward to run into you, so I covered my face when I saw you. That's all.
Can you really blame me? I wasn't acting guilty or anything. And what? You think just that one picture is evidence of anything? You just happened to see me outside. It doesn't prove anything. It's a free country. I can walk around wherever I want. How is that evidence of an affair?
What? Do you think this was just a coincidence?
What do you mean by that?
Do you think I just happened to be walking by the apartment you two used for your secret little rendezvous? I know you've met Tommy quite a few times since you apparently ended things. Around a week ago, didn't you meet up with your husband and Mark?
What does that have to do with anything? And how do you even know about that? You must have heard from Mark, right?
Yes, that's right. I did.
Ugh! Why does that boy need to tell you everything?
And remind me, what was the result of those talks? They said they'd see how things go for a while before making any kind of decision about divorce, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right. So the joke's on you. It looks like I've been given another chance. And that little picture of yours isn't going to change anything. This might be hard for you to relate to, but my husband loves me unconditionally. And his feelings haven't changed. As soon as I promised not to do this kind of thing again, he forgave me. Just like that. So there's no use trying to scare me. Unlike a certain someone, he actually has a heart.
Oh, are you talking about me? Are you trying to say that I'm heartless? For choosing to get a divorce from Tommy? Every sane person would do the same, you know? Who would stay married to a husband like that?
You're more than welcome to him. You really are a cold, heartless woman, aren't you? That's why your husband got sick of you and had an affair in the first place.
You can call me whatever you want. I don't really care what some pathetic excuse for a human has to say about me. On the contrary, I actually feel sorry for you.
Oh my god. You are so annoying. More importantly, you said something to them, didn't you? What did you say to my family? They have nothing to do with you, so I wish you'd stop butting in and giving them your unwanted advice. Because of you, I'm gonna have to show them some tears and apologize again, aren't I?
I don't think they're gonna forgive you this time, no matter how many tears you show them. Didn't I tell you? I'm pretty sure your husband has finally opened his eyes.
Ha! What are you talking about? Of course they'll forgive me. The only thing that's changed since our meeting last week is this whole picture thing, right? I'll just tell them I happened to run into Tommy outside. Do you really think that one little picture is enough to prove I'm cheating again?
So let me get this straight. You're gonna tell your husband that the day he talked about giving you another chance just so happened to be the day you ran into the man you were having an affair with? And after just so happening to bump into him, you just so happened to go in and out of his apartment.
What are you talking about? Who told you I met Tommy that day? You can't prove I did.
Do you think that picture I sent you is the only one I have? But back to your story. Are you gonna tell him that the same thing happened today? You just so happened to run into him again. And you just so happened to go in and out of his apartment again today, too? Isn't that a bit too much to be considered a coincidence? What kind of idiot do you take him for?
Okay, enough already. How far are you taking this? It isn't even any of your business.
It really wasn't that much work. And I'm just helping out some old family friends. Mark and your husband asked me to help them collect evidence after all. So I guess I can tell them I have more than enough now.
What have you done?
I think you should be asking yourself that question. You brought this on yourself. It's obvious to everyone what the two of you were planning. Ending things was nothing but a lie. You were gonna get both of your partners to forgive you and then go on with the affair in secret, right? This is what you get for treating us all like we were born yesterday. And one more thing. Please stop calling yourself a mother. I think you've long disqualified yourself from that position.
Hey, come on. That's pretty low. I've always been a good mother.
Yep. A great mother who decides to keep hanging out in Canada with her lover when she hears her son is dead. Come on! I explained my reasoning for that. And about the affair. You're a woman too, so you must understand my feelings on some level. I was just lonely. I feel like my husband hasn't been seeing me as a woman for the last few years. It was really hard on me. The only love or affection that man shows me is as a family member, or as the mother of his child. You must get what I mean, right? As a fellow woman. Well, this is new. You've really changed your story, haven't you? Didn't you say you were in love with Tommy since high school? What happened to that whole story? Well, yes. All of that was true, but of course I was over him already. It's been over 20 years. But recently, he'd been hitting on me a lot. And with the lack of attention from my husband, I made some bad choices. That's all. Talking and laughing with Tommy like we used to back in school. He made me feel desired again. Something I hadn't felt in years. But what am I supposed to do now? I don't want a divorce. Oh, what a touching story. I really feel for you. I have a suggestion. How about just marrying him, if he makes you feel so desired? Between the two of you, you're about to have a lot of alimony to pay, after all. Not to mention the child support. If the two of you get together, maybe you could help each other out? We have to pay what now? Child support. Alimony? Don't tell me you thought the only consequences would be losing your family. You're even stupider than I thought. You guys are the guilty parties in both of our divorces, so of course you're gonna be paying. The kids are only in their first year of high school, after all, so you're both gonna be paying child support for a few years, on top of the alimony. How am I supposed to pay for all of that? I don't even work. So get a job? There you go. Problem solved. That's impossible. I haven't worked since Mark was born. And what do you mean by both of us? Don't tell me you want alimony from Tommy, too. Well, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? But how is that fair? Aren't you two already divorced? Why should you get alimony from him now? Just leave him be. Where'd you get that idea? We're not divorced yet. What? You aren't? Well, it's true that I've wanted a divorce for a while now. But when I actually handed him divorce papers, he burst into tears and refused to sign them. You handed him divorce papers. He told me he was the one who asked you for a divorce. That's rich. He's been begging me to give him another chance since then. So the papers are still at my house, unsigned. I can't believe it. He lied to me. Then it looks like you're perfect for each other. A couple of liars. Well, anyway, that's how things are. So, thank you for all the money you'll be paying us in court. Wait. You can do what you want with Tommy, but you have no right to get so involved in my family problems. Delete all of those pictures. I'll talk to my husband again and it'll all be fine. Besides, you said so yourself, right? Mark's on my side. I'm sure I'll get custody of him. If my husband doesn't want that, he'll definitely reconsider divorcing me. It's too late. He already has the pictures. Didn't I tell you? Your husband has finally opened his eyes and come to terms with what kind of woman he married. And Mark might have wanted to help you before, but he's way past that now. You'll be lucky if you ever see him again. He said he wants nothing more than for his dad to divorce you. I think he said something along the lines of, "My dad doesn't deserve a wife like that." Mark really said that? Yes, he did. I hope Tommy was worth losing your family and falling into all of this debt. But on the bright side, at least you have each other, hey? After all of this drama was finally over, Mark's father was exhausted. Not that I can blame him. When he first started suspecting Jenny of cheating, he was eager to do something about it. But since it was so exhausting, he was ready to give up. But for his father's sake as much as his own. Mark wanted his parents to hurry up and get a divorce. So together, Mark and I gathered a lot of evidence to help wake his father up to the reality of his marriage being over. Gathering evidence was a lot easier than I expected, and we had enough pretty soon. Jenny and Tommy did eventually end things, probably due to all the stress of their respective divorces. But neither of their parents would allow them to move back home after all they'd done, and so they both ended up living alone. My ex-husband Tommy's company even found out about his extramarital affair, and as a result of that, his reputation around the office really took a hit. He ended up getting demoted and transferred to a pretty small office, which obviously came with a pretty significant drop in his salary, too. As for Jenny, she had a lot of trouble finding a full-time job and ended up working a few part-time jobs. So, needless to say, paying off all the court fees has been pretty hard on both of them. Life's been pretty tough for them, but this is just the beginning. I hope they'll be miserable for a long time to come. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye.